Good evening, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is January 8th, 2023. Here is another daily analysis. Monday started very strong as we expected. Market just bounced. And to be honest, this bounce was marvelous move to the upside. Here is S&P 500. Let me move to a daily chart. Here's the daily chart. And as you see here, I just mentioned in weekly wrap that bounce is coming, but I didn't know this bounce is going to be such a strong bounce to the upside. So market just went all the way up to kind of like the level that I was waiting for next 4 days. And this bounce means that market has a good momentum to the upside. Volume was 74 million. 74 million for SPY, which is S&P 500 ETF. So basically, the entire sell-off last week was high volume, and this bounce was kind of like not low volume, but I should say it was average, like 74 million. It was very average. If you want to just give market benefit of doubt, this bounce can continue, maybe to double test this top. So that's going to be maybe. I don't know if it's going to happen, but if you see tomorrow market just coming back down, don't be surprised, because I should say this bounce is too far, too fast. And the level that I'm looking for was 47.45 to 47.68. Right now we are at 47.57. So we already pretty much like passed through SMA 20 and also recaptured this level. So we will see how it goes for tomorrow. But if you go to just a smaller time frame, which is 4 hours chart, I should say this is very typical chart for a sell-off. So we got into this wide range bar, we got into this supply area, and this is a nice QM pattern. If you just see my QM video, this is very classical QM pattern, which we got below this, and we sharply moved to the higher, kind of like a recapturing this pivot. This is a pretty bullish, but look at this area and this area. So we are just getting close to kind of like a reversal area, which can happen tomorrow, even early session tomorrow. If you see market sell off all the way to here, don't be surprised. But after that, we will see how market is going to react. Again, next to 3 days, I should say market can have kind of like doing a sideways, a choppy consolidation. So not too much stuff. Again, this bounce was strong. It was too far, too fast. I was expecting such a this bounce happening in 2-3 days, not today. Only today, I should say. So we will see how it goes with the market. We will give market benefit of doubt for now. Moving on to Nasdaq, which was kind of like the leader for today. So Nasdaq, this is 4 hours chart. Let me zoom into daily chart. So this is the daily chart, and as you see here, we got a pretty nice move to the upside, recapture SMA 20, kind of like a getting above this pivotal point. So another possible scenario is going to be we are going to hit this candle, which is going to be, let me just see the number here for you folks. That's going to be the top of this candle, 16,768. So that's going to be the maximum level that I'm looking for. But I'm not sure if we go above this. If we can go above this, that would be kind of like a bullish price action. Possible scenario is going to be we're going to test the high and then coming back down. But I don't think that's going to happen for now. So my cycle tells me that next 2-3 days, that would be kind of like a sideways to up, but we can't actually, it's not in my book that we are not getting above this pivotal point. But if we give market benefit of doubt, we can go above this and then sell-off is happening. So we will see how it goes. Again, this bounce was too far, too fast. So that was kind of like interesting. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow Jones. Dow is still holding up pretty well. So you see that there is no corrective move. It's just a consolidation. So if you see Dow Jones, we didn't get below this pivotal point. For S&P 500, for Nasdaq, we got below this and then coming back up. Right now for Dow, is holding up pretty strong. So that is pretty amazing. This means money still is in bank, financials, healthcare, and also big heavy value stocks. So we will see how it goes. Again, as I said, a Dow can hit another higher high, uh, and then forming ending diagonal to the downside. So still, that's going to be a possible scenario. If Dow hit higher high, or S&P 500 and Nasdaq hit a lower high, and then reversal is happening, that would be kind of like a perfect textbook scenario for a divergence among different indexes. And you will see that's how the top is forming. However, if you haven't watched my forecast for 2024, I just released gold price forecast for 2024 I should say yesterday. And also last week, I provide you two episodes for stock market. Make sure watch those ones completely because I covered lots of good stuff there. So everything so far is actually, this is pretty early stage. We can't prejudge this, but first week, and also if you see a January red day, a red candle, that would be kind of like coming along with our forecast. So make sure watch those ones. I just put a link here on the top of this video as well. Moving on to gold, which had like a kind of like a downtick today. Not a bad price action. Gold, this is a 4-hour chart. It's just coming down and then going back up and then coming down here. So gold had a downtick today, still needs to kind of like a go above this 2047, 2050. And if it goes above this, kind of like this is very channeling down. But again, there are two scenarios. One scenario is going to be we're going to get to this level, which is going to be 1994 to 2007, then getting back to the upside, or we can just see this is the bottom and we can go above this consolidation and break out to the upside. So I'm kind of like looking for, if you go to daily chart, I'm kind of like looking for a choppy consolidation, but we are pretty close to a reversal. And this reversal could be a daily reversal. And momentum wise, we are seeing kind of like a daily momentum is getting back to oversold condition and can give us bull reversal in oversold condition, which is going to be a bullish sign. And also, this is going to be a low, this is going to be a higher low, and this is going to be a third higher low, which is going to be a kind of like a reversal to the upside. We can get back to 2100 again one more time before a final breakout to the upside. Watch the gold price analysis for 2024. That's pretty good stuff there as well. Moving on to crude, which is the next stop. So crude had a very, very ugly day due to news that Saudi Arabia is gonna just decrease the price in all markets. And that's how crude is coming down. Again, there are two levels for me. So for crude, if you haven't seen my previous video, first is 76, sorry. 76 is very, very important. If we get above 76, in a daily close, then we can see any pullback could be a great buying opportunity for $82. But if we don't recapture 76 and we are getting retest this 68, then I should say 63 is coming. And 63, if it doesn't hold, 53 is coming. So gold is in, crude is in no man's land right now. And I'm just staying on the side because this pattern is pretty choppy, sloppy. Overall, I'm kind of like a bearish, but if it breaks out again, any geopolitical tensions escalate. If it goes above 76, we can go all the way up to 80 and then 90 at the end. I'm not sure if we can get above 100, but 80 to 90 is going to be a possible scenario if we get above 76. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to individual names, we're starting with Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a nice surge to the upside. As you see here, today had a fantastic move to the upside, 46,000. And again, I'm just looking for this area as a demand area, this area as a demand area, but Bitcoin just break out nicely to the upside. And this means still momentum is pretty bullish. And this consolidation breakout to the upside, most likely Bitcoin doesn't want to come back soon to these two demand areas. All right. Moving on to a yield, which had a very, very choppy day. So yield was pretty negative, but retracing back up nicely. So far, building up a bullish consolidation. So this bullish consolidation can be a breakout to the upside to 4.53, 4. Actually 59, and then I should say getting back to the bear side. So still holding up above a 4%. It can stretch to 4.50, but eventually I should say it can go down again back to the bearish momentum. TLT Treasuries coming back up nicely today. However, after hours it goes down. Seems like Treasury will have a gap down tomorrow. VIX coming down sharply today due to nice move, nice bounce for the stock market. And as I said here on Friday, when I see this and this area, I should say bounce is coming in the stock market. And fair enough, we had bounce nicely. So VIX still can hold up pretty well here, or kind of like forming a choppy consolidation. Any deep dive to here, that would be a great buying opportunity for next 2 months. Because VIX is not finished yet. Moving on to Dixie, which hold up pretty well, bullish consolidation here. Nothing bad, nothing good, just hold up above a 100, which is kind of like putting pressure on precious metals as it does today. Moving on to magma indicator, it goes nicely surge to the upside and still can go to this gap, but this gap could be filled and finish the rally, finish the bounce for a next move to the upside. If it goes below 1170, then it can test this, which is demand area, 1140 bounce, and then coming back down sharply. I should say that's going to be the scenario, especially for the next week. This week we will have CPI, and when CPI announced, I believe on Wednesday, then everything would be interesting to see, because that's gonna be my cycle as well. So not tomorrow, on Wednesday, and we will see how it goes. Apple just moved to the upside nicely, 2.42% after this sell-off. Apple still can go to 188 to 190 for final search, and then coming down sharply after that. Amazon, $3.86 up. Amazon, I should say, it can go, it can. I'm not sure if it goes, but if it goes another or two candles higher, it can go to 152. Above that, I'm not sure. Meta, nice surge to the upside, 6.71 cents to the upside. Microsoft still holding up in this consolidation, or in this range between 365 to 375. It's been a while. Microsoft doesn't go anywhere. Actually, from since the beginning of December, Microsoft doesn't go anywhere. And Google, $3.11 up. Netflix, $10.97 up, and Tesla is lagging. So Tesla coming back up. Well, it's kind of like a following the market, but look where it touches. It touches the trend line, which broke into the downside. Once broke to the upside, and just last week broke to the downside. Now it is kind of like a back test, or pull back to this broken trend line for a lower low, a possible lower low. I should say, if Tesla goes below this pivot, that would be great buying opportunity, which I think it's going to happen. Moving on to semiconductors, which was the best actually index or industry for today. SMH, $5.88 up. Look at the surge to the upside. Recapture SMA 20, just getting to this gap window. And I should say, if it can't go to this gap, that would be kind of like a pretty bearish. And this is a nice QM pattern, right? So we will see how it forms up nicely. SOX coming back up nicely as well. So still it has more room compared to SMH to this gap window. After that, I'm not sure. TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor, nice surge, but after hours it goes down to just touch to SMA 20. AMD following up NVIDIA, nicely surging to the upside. NVIDIA just due to releasing new chips. Market just push the price higher. This is going to be a capitulation or what? but I should say, exhaustion candle or what? Because this is gap down, gapped up, sorry, and it goes higher. After hours, it's just trading higher. Tomorrow, watch out this. If it gaps up and then sell off, that would be kind of like exhaustive candle. And this is going to be the beginning of the sell-off. And this sell-off can continue all the way down to here. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to Texas Instruments, after hours goes down, $3.44 close today. Lamb Research, $24.70 up. But after hours, obviously, it goes down $4. So we will see how it goes. Not a bad price action for semis overall. That's why Nasdaq was kind of like a rocket start today. XLF financials, they were pretty strong today. At the early session, they were weak though, but later to the session, it just money is flowing again back to financials. XLF, nice move to the upside, higher high KBE. This is a bull flag, and if this bull flag triggers, that's going to be another bullish momentum for banks. KRE, regional banks, 48 cents to the upside. The same pattern like KBE. JP Morgan, 25 cents down. Not a bad price action. Dragonfly Doji at the top. I should say it's kind of like a tricky, but we will see how it goes. Momentum is pretty strong with this. Goldman Sachs, $2.42 up. Seems like the bullish consolidation triggers to the upside. Bank of America, hanging man at the top. Not a good price action, but overall industry was good. So we will give market benefit of doubt. 27 cents down, and Wells Fargo, zero change compared to Friday trading day. Moving on to gold miners, which was kind of like very, very shaky today. It just went down all the way, gap down, but nicely moving back up. So I should say GDX hold up pretty well. So far, we captured again this broken trend line, which is bullish. Not a bad price action. So if gold goes up tomorrow, the gold miners following up gold, that would be great signal for gold for a buying opportunity. GDXJ, the same pattern, goes down, but recaptured nicely, just 9 cents lost today. AEM 17 cents down. Newmont, 11 cents down. Franco-Nevada, 68 cents down. Still holding up this bullish consolidation. Nothing bad with this. And Gold Barrick move up to the upside. So look at that, 20 cents up. Not a bad price action. This one was outperforming this industry. Moving on to XLE, which is a energy spider. Nice hammer though. So it goes to this gap, moving up. So this means probably Crude is going to have a positive day tomorrow. So keep an eye on this. This is a pretty good bullish price action. However, this is kind of like a reverse head and shoulder. If it goes above 87, then we can go all the way up to 90. Keep an eye on this. This is pretty good price action though. Exxon. Oh, this is XOP. Sorry, XOP, oil and gas exploration ETF, the same pattern though. OH, kind of like the same pattern, but it's pretty close to this head. So this is not strong. This is weak. Exxon, kind of like the same. Look at that. This is a hammer nicely just to get into this gap. And then if it goes above 105, 108, 115 is coming. Chevron, the same pattern. So it goes to this wide range bar, even didn't go to this gap, and still holding up very well this bullish consolidation. I should say, based on energy stocks, maybe we can say crude will have good days, at least for next week or so. So we'll see how it goes. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and see you on the chart tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.